Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, hi Gemini, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We will be doing your money and career reading for the time frame of August the 18th to September the 12th of 2025. Gemini, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. And please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. And definitely subscribe, because once my YouTube gets to 1,000 subscribers or more, I can open up a membership page and offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. Speaking of my Patreon page, in order to see the extended reading for this money and career reading, Gemini, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus tier member on my Patreon page. I have two tiers there, one being the key membership tier and the other being the Lotus membership tier. The Lotus membership tier, you'll be able to see the extended for the love readings as well as the money and career readings, which I'm doing right now. There's other things, of course, I would love to do. And with your support, we can definitely get there. Okay, so Gemini, we're going to dive into your money and career reading for the time frame of August the 18th to September the 12th of 2025. Let's see what's going on. And we have, okay, the Magician energy. So yeah, I almost feel like this is a continuation from a previous message that you had before. And I sense it's probably very much correlated with your money and career. Right now, you are involved with the Magician energy. Your talents, your skills, your experiences are being put, I see more so put to the test or put to the challenge. Well, test and challenge, same thing, basically. You're finding out other aspects of yourself you didn't know that you had, but you're really, really focused on, I sense, a level of almost like an evolutionary stance for yourself, but more so having to push ahead with all that you are in a situation. You're just giving your all to this endeavor, whether this be a particular project, particular collaboration, or a position you have in an employment of sorts, or in your own business, whatever the situation is for you. And I'm sensing with the Magician energy, it's, oh my gosh, it's like a finding out focus. I know that sounds confusing, but it's like you are aware of what you are capable of, but at the same time, you're not aware of what you're capable of, and you're hoping or believing that what you're transitioning through or what you're working on further reveals or teaches you in certain capacities on which to further evolve and become more into the individual that you kind of like innately believe that you can be or can become. So there's almost like this semi-nervous empty opening of sorts to be filled with more and becoming more, but still applying what you are aware of. So it's like it's almost like an oxymoron. It's like you're going with levels of confidence, but you're also not entirely confident, but you're hoping to become confident. And that's by the impact of whatever it is that you're involving yourself in. You're believing that whatever you're involving yourself in is going to further fill those particular parts of yourself that you believe are kind of empty or need this level of pressure or of nurturing so that you can further expand and evolve in who you are and what you represent, what you're capable of. I hope that makes sense. It actually does make sense. It's just like I think a lot of people can relate to that sometimes, whereby, for example, this is an example that came to me, whereby some of you perhaps, if you recently graduated from university or something like that, and maybe you have your degree, right? So, in theory, you have the knowledge on which to perform the task of certain things. However, you might be lacking that level of real world experience, and you feel empty in that regard. So this opportunity, whether it's an engagement in this new job or this new business that you're pursuing or this collaboration of sorts, whatever the situation is for you, you're coming with a certain framework, a certain foundation towards the theory of things. So you're confident in that. But it is the practical applications that that you might be lacking. You understand? And it's like you're open to the challenge and the pressures so that you can become more well-rounded with whatever this is you're involved in. Further clarification, see the Ace of Cups. So the universe is going to be complementing this energy for you. I sense you are going to be around caring and loving and understanding individuals who sees the potential in you, who sees the depths that you are also willing to go and grow into this more expansive energy. This is also the universe giving you everything that is needed, required, so that you have that strength of will, that courage, that hope, that aspiration of sorts. It's fueling that heart space within you to continue to give you the confidence to move forward in spite of where you might believe you're falling perhaps either short or being more so tested. The universe is letting you know that it's going to be working out for your best good, and you're going to be very happy that you took on this challenge, that you went forward in this matter, whatever the situation is for you. Okay? And it's not just the universe giving you the strength and the encouragement, the support. The involvement of what you're surrounded with. Maybe it's a good coworker, maybe it's a good friend, maybe it's a good family member, whatever the situation is, who's further, or even the entity itself supporting you. There is a belief in what you bring to the table, and the belief that you can bring even more as you continue to have this opportunity to grow and expand. Further clarification. See, the Four of Pentacles, there is some type of focused measure of investment that's placed inside you right now, or surrounding you with people, with friends, with loved ones, whatever the situation is for you with this cooperative measure. There is this investment into your skills. There is this investment into your learnings, your foundation, and it's methodical, it's calculated, and there is a return on investment that's also going to eventually be expected, and that is with the transformation that you're going to. So perhaps some of you might be in an internship, right? Maybe, or you may be in a project that you're involved in, and everybody has to work together of sorts, and everybody has varying responsibilities, and everything manifests towards this quantifiable measure of return at the end of it all. It could be what I'm hearing for some of you. It could be a seasonal project of sorts that you're involved in. Some of you, this is cultivating that position that you were offered in perhaps a corporation or something like that. But you're very supported with the Four of Pentacles. What is needed, what is required, it is there for you to build on and create a stable and secure ground for yourself. Okay? So you're in a very stable career path that only has more to blossom and build and grow, and is further investing into your talents, into your abilities, into you becoming even more than who you already are, Gemini. This is quite interesting. Further insight into that line, and we have, community. There you go. That's that community, that entity, that friends or family or whatever. There's a whole support structure that's around this understanding with you. You're not alone, and everybody's working together in a very responsible, but also kind of like personable, idealic, like almost like their own staple. Like we spoke about it a little bit before. Like there's these varying energies that are coming together to create something as a whole. So it's individualized, but at the same time, like I guess everybody has their own agendas in it, and their own responsibilities within the corporation, maybe different roles, and it's, but everybody's working together towards this main goal. Okay, and everybody's supportive of it. Everybody's supportive of it, and everybody's has a key part to play, and it's really making all the difference. That's why there's this strong stability, this investment towards this standing, and the Ace of Cups. That this is like a strong support structure that's filling up to further kind of invest into you. That is a comforting energy, actually, knowing that all of this is purposeful, meaningful, calculated, and it's aiming towards growth and expansion on a very firm foundation that is not just in one aspect of things, but there's a plethora of energies that are supporting this growth and momentum in your life as well. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. This is wonderful. See, this is correlating with what's happening here. As you are expanding, as you're learning, as you're evolving, with your business, with your position, or whatever situation is for you, the Knight of Swords is someone who is definitely exploring the terrain, getting to know the individual around, getting to know the businesses around, getting to know the services, the clientele, what is expected of him in different environments and scenarios, and how he himself can maneuver and express himself in these particular aspects of things. And he's going quite fast in this understanding. The Knight of Swords is like, the path is clear. He knows exactly what he's about. He's going swiftly, very determined, but he knows like the surrounding. Okay, interesting. It's like I almost feel like an exploratory energy with it. That's what I was saying. It was like, but that's more so the Knight of Wands, and how do I put this? You're moving swiftly, but the Knight of Swords, he knows the environment, so he doesn't necessarily have to slow down to understand the terrain. He understands it. He has a level of familiarity. So it's like you're familiar with the dynamics that's involved in the business, in the industry, whatever the situation is. So you're going swiftly, but it's like your reputation, your understanding, or people who understand you, it almost feels like there's a certain awareness that's that's in flux, or it, I think it goes a bit with the expansion energy that's happening here. In the in some of the other traditional energies, or the traditional cards of the Knight of Swords, sometimes you see like an owl or a falcon or something like that, that's like on the sword or on a tree branch or something, and it's like that's the eyes looking at you, like of the other people, or you, like you're being monitored, like you're being considered in the fast pace of this environment. And it's you're being scrutinized, you're being attested, if I'm using that word right, monitored, evaluated. Yeah, that, I think that's a more of a better word to say that. So that's the type of energy. It's like you're going through this process swiftly. You know what to do. You know your responsibilities, and everything is going like clockwork. But there's this scrutiny that's also being at play, and you're keeping yourself at a high level so as to be in good standing with the measures and that judge things for future understandings. You're not holding anything up. That's why you're swift, you're determined, you know what to do. You know the environment. You know how to address varying people and varying situations. You know how to do that. It's not unfamiliar to you. But at the same time, it's like there is this there is this expectation. And we spoke about that a little bit before here. There's this expectation you have of yourself, and certain understandings that are surrounding you. They have certain expectations of you. Further clarification, yeah, the Fool energy. So you're preparing to move forward with an opportunity that you might. Well, clearly you're learning and evolving. There's an investment into you and evolving into whatever this is, of business, of your career path, whatever have you, and you're moving thoroughly through it. And it's looking like you're believing that it's going to offer this open door for you to then go through to start a more expansive understanding. So you're doing this, Gemini, without necessarily a guarantee. Okay, hence the Fool energy. It's like this process of moving forward into the next agenda of things, it's not necessarily like edged in stone yet, but you get the vibe that it will, because of what you bring to the table, and how you've been expanding, and the great energies that's surrounding you. So you have that Fool energy, whereby you're just going to lay it all bare. You're just going to come as you are. You're going to put your all into the situation, and you're going to believe that the universe will complement that energy, and that it will further support your climb, your rise, your evolution, your success, your introduction to these new expansive energies after this entirety of this role, this project. This For some of you, it's a, what do you call it when you start a job, but you're not entirely into the process yet. When it's almost like you're going through a trial run, or a trial phase. I forgot what that's called. Probationary period. Yeah, there you go. So some of you might be going through that probationary period. So with the Full energy, you're putting it all out there, okay? And you're just hoping for the best, because everything isn't edged in stone yet. But you have a lot of confidence in you, and because of your openness and your willingness to further expand, grow, and work with the environment, the people, the what do you call it? Perhaps it's customer services. They love you or something, or the board members. They love your creativity, your aspirations, your tenacity, your talent that you bring to the table. Whatever the situation is for you, it is that strong foundations that's being garnered that gives you that confidence that, hey, things are going to be working out. And traditionally that is definitely what the Fool energy is. If you're putting your all into it, the universe is saying that it will complement that energy. Further clarification, yeah, the Hangman energy, it is going to be a bit unorthodox how this comes about, how everything plays out, and I sense something's being more so crafted a little bit differently for you specifically, with the Hangman energy, and it's going to complement your personality is what I'm hearing. It's going to complement the wittiness of you, the whimsy of you. You're going to be more so, or a position is being more so tailored for your unique talents and skills that is being admired and recognized. So it's something I sense that it's not entirely revealed to you yet. You may not even have an inkling of this, but the universe is telling you to continue being your unique self with the Hangman, continue thinking outside the box, continue to push the envelope in certain respects, because that is that charm that brings a level of interest involving all of this and everything that's involved, to you and towards the next stages of what's being set up behind the scenes is what I'm hearing, for you. So you're being encouraged to continue to think outside the box, continue to lean into your unique talents and skills, because it's really something that's being fostered and appreciated. Further insight into this line, yeah, high honor. I mean, my goodness, I literally just finished saying all of that. I mean, I used a lot of words to say all of that, but but that's like what's happening here. You're being very much watched. You're being very much revered, and you're going to be set up to deal with even more not too far off down the line, okay? So if anything, just keep being yourself in whatever this is. Let's see what, yeah, see, we already understood this was coming. Especially with that Fool energy there. We have the Three of Wands. So when you get to this place, that means you've been prepared, you've been garnered. You this is like all the bags packed. This is you finally having not just the aspects of theory, but also levels of experience, practicality. It's like a fish taking to water. Okay, with the Three of Wands energies, there are ships coming in, that revelation of these new expansive positions or energies or responsibilities coming in, being presented to you, going through the motions of understanding how that's going to look. And this is you prepared now. This is you, like with the Three of Wands, you're ready. You have all the latent abilities further expanded and evolved and checked, and you come also with your talents, your unique skills, and they're kind of married together, you know. So this is someone who's ready now for the next level, for the next expansion, and the Three of Wands is expanding your world. Okay, it is that expansive energy. It is that ships coming in. And you get to speak towards the voyage. You get to speak a bit or understand even more so the journey and where it's headed. Okay, so is that getting ready, or you are ready for that expansive energy, because you will see it happening. This is more so when things are going to further be discussed with you, to be revealed, about the high honor. They're probably going to let you know, hey, we were watching you closely. We really love what you were doing. Everybody loves you, and we want you to work on this project, or we want to offer you this position, or we want to further invest into your business, or whatever the situation is. You know what I mean? So it's that you're being even more so prepared, if it wasn't obvious already, because there is. Not only do you have goals for yourself, but there are other aspects of this energy who have thoughts towards your expansion. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, they love the strength that you bring. Like you've shown yourself vulnerable. You've shown yourself strong in times that's needed, that strength. You've shown yourself a certain aspect of balance. You know when to be serious, and you also know when to just cut loose. And it is that type of aspect that has also made you very much approachable, and someone that people can have confidence in working with, believing in what you offer and your service, or being a part of a team, or whatever the situation is for you. You give a lot of confidence. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is coming here and letting you know that there was a risk and lack that was coming through, and in certain cases you may still feel a level of lack, or almost like, what's the word I'm hearing, a oh my goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue. When someone is pretending, or they think they might not be worthy of something. My gosh, what is it called? It's not an inferiority complex. It's oh my gosh, what is it? Gosh, oh my gosh, it's in my head. I just can't fully remember the exact terminology of it, but it's like imposter syndrome. That's it. Imposter. Gemini. There's still certain parts of you. It's like these things are going to be expanding in you and offering you, and people are going to still love you, and they work like working with you and all that kind of stuff. And it's like still, you feel like you're not enough. Like you're this is an imposter syndrome of sorts. Like, really, you want me to continue with this, or you want to offer me this and stuff like that? It's like, really, am I even worthy of it? You may struggle a little bit with that, but I sense that's going to subside. Okay, just believe that when they're looking at you as this someone who they want either to lead or be involved in leadership, or want to be involved with this business, or want to really invest in further expand things even beyond what you thought was capable of, you are worthy of it. Okay, so the universe just said one more thing I was supposed to say about the Three of Wands. Oh my goodness, what is it? It was something with the Three of Wands. It's like a ready to embark. Uh, it's almost being be at the ready, because these certain things can happen at a moment's notice, but it's something else regarding the Three of Wands. Yes, thank you, universe. So some of you will be relocating. It is an expansive energy, but I sense a strong coming up from one location and moving into another. So, yeah, some of you, you'll know who that applies with, but be ready for that. There is going to be travel, like legitimate long-term travel involved in this. Okay, that's definitely for some of you. I was meant to say that. So make sure that you're, well, I'm thinking regarding all of this, that's a part of this. For some of you, maybe involved in international aspects or something like that, and you have to keep your visa up to date or your passport up to date or something. Yeah, so just remember that. Okay. Further, what do you call it? Inside into this line, we have mature woman. Yeah. There's going to be a level of grow up right here, and we already understood that from what was happening over here. So just know that you deserve this. Okay. People respect you, they revere you in the best possible way. They love working with you, and you are worthy of this next level up. Okay. And it's definitely the mature aspect is coming through because of that now combined understanding with not just the theory but the experience, and you're going to see what you're involved in, whether that's in your own business, real life experiences with clients, or on a project with varying people. It's really going to make you elevate you as a person involving in this. Okay, and know that you are worthy of it. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, see, my goodness. This is the harvest, the Seven of Pentacles. This is all the work that you've put in and expecting that harvest. You having the resources, the time, the experience, okay, everything I literally just finished saying, the tools, everything that you need in order to further produce this fruit. Okay, and certain aspects of other people might have been lazy and laissez-faire, but you continued on, like being true to yourself and true to the nature of the subject matter that you're involved in, and that is really going to make all the difference, even more so down the line. You're going to reap these rewards sooner than later, especially, and it's it's made all the difference. So you're being encouraged to continue your vigilance, okay? Because the harvest is literally right there on so many levels. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, see, Six of Swords. You're going to be leaving further turbulent waters behind. Things are going to become even more easier because you've been working a lot, clearly. There's a lot, but it's going to get a little bit easier, okay? Especially because it's almost like, not almost like, it is a definite stable, like full on integration into something here. Like it's official, okay, in certain respects. So things are going to be moving on more calmly, more smoothly. And again, there's that travel energy, like I was saying. So some of you will be going overseas. Yeah, it's just going to be a harmonious time, and you're going to have a very strong foundation with that Seven of Pentacles energy as well. Further clarification, yeah, again, and some of you, because this is general reading, some of you are also going to be leaving a more so tumultuous energy. Certain people may not want you to go, but you have to get out of the certain environments because it's no longer going to be conducive for you, okay? Because you have to expand. It's time, and I'm glad it came through with two particular aspects of that. These are all leaving, okay? Some of you will be leaving quite quietly, quite just beautifully, with the Six of Swords. Like there's some, just leaving turbulent waters by just going more into that peace and that joy. And then some of you, when you do leave with the Seven of Swords, some of you will be ripping yourself away from from certain understandings. So some of you, you're leaving will be calm. Some of you may not be so calm. But in any respect, you are moving on. You are evolving. You're expanding. You're moving. Okay? That harvest energy is coming through. It's going to be time. You'll see it because right now it says a lot of you around here. But keep up the diligence and the vigilance because there's a great reward happening for you, expansive energy in your money and career. Further insight into this line, we have, courthouse. So, and I refrained a little bit from saying that when it came to the Seven of Swords because some of you might be ripping apart certain support systems, maybe a household that you don't want to be a part of or a group so that you can now move on to this brand new offer or element or you've passed the bar or whatever. Now you could go on this new thing, whatever the situation is, you know what I mean? Because some of you may have been in an understanding that's one aspect of you, but at the same time you are involved with further expanding your energies in this new corporation or your own business, and now it's taking off, or you're offered the final, like you're offered the apps, like you finished like the probationary period of something and you're really offered that brand new, like real substantive, like you're officially a part, whatever situation it is for you. So some of you like ripping away from that, and you have the courthouse where things are going to go legally in your favor. Okay, what's yours is yours, and if you're separating in certain respects, you're giving some of you giving your 2 weeks notice or something, moving forward into this new offer, this new endeavor, this new the aspiration that's been happening for you, and you're going to get what's yours. Okay, some of you are going to be entering into this new thing whereby it's going to give you this great contract, okay, with the courthouse, and it's going to be fair, and it's going to be just, and it's going to be exactly what you want. Okay, I sense that for a lot of you as well, especially for the journey and the harvest and all the money that's also coming in here. Okay, and it's going to give you an opportunity to really speak your mind, speak your truth, and really lay your talents on to further expand them even more so. Okay, absolutely incredible. So Gemini, let's jump into your extended reading. Your extended reading will also have the clarifiers. It will also have, two cards here. It'll also have the further insight. It'll also have the angel messages as well for each line. I'm still dealing with certain technological difficulties, so please bear with me. I'm going to try to give you the meat. But in order to see the extended, I do invite you to become a Patreon member. You have to become a Lotus Patreon member in order to see the extended. Okay? Otherwise, thank you for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye. Okay, Gemini, let us get into your extended. Please rewind back, cross-reference each line to see what we say with the extended. And let's see what's happening here. And we have, yeah, the Eight of Cups. You are moving forward diligently and determined, okay? You're not looking back. Okay, there's a sun in front of you. There's an opportunity that you are moving forward to, and you are committed. And we already understood that right here. Okay, you're not going to belabor of things that never worked out or were disappointing or whatever have you, or false promises. You're not repeating past mistakes either. You're just determined to move forward towards the sun, towards your peace, towards your joy, towards your success. Further clarification. Yeah, Justice card coming in here, especially when it comes to the community over here, the Ace of Cups over here. This is the Angels one, working behind the scenes to make sure that everything is right for you, efficient for you, fair for you, okay, supportive of you. And this is what was meant for you all along, okay, and whatever business craft or engagement this is, okay, it was meant for you, and you know that. You can feel that. You can feel like this is part of that journey that you were meant to be on, and to cut through any other knots that may try to have held you back. You're not allowing it anymore, and this is it. This is the, like, I'm hearing like is it the crescendo in music or something like that, when it's like la, ta-da, it's like you're right there. But and you could feel it. I could sense, you could feel it in your bones. This is it, and you're just absolutely, like, totally focused on this, and it is going to come out in your favor. Further clarification. Oh my gosh, I literally just finished saying that. The Nine of Pentacles. This is what I was just telling you, in your favor. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is literally that person who's like, I am living my truth. I am living my life. This is that absolute independent spirit. This is that absolute success spirit, okay? This is someone who can be philanthropic if they want. They have money in the bank. There's no problem. They get to set more control of their life, their calendar system, to wake up, to travel, to explore, to become more, to be also involved with aspects of business and entities and social aspects of their choosing. Okay, they really can really orchestrate their life. This is freedom incarnate. This is a highly successful individual, and that's what's happening here. Okay, you're becoming more. Okay, and you're gonna reap the benefits of all of that. You're gonna reap the fruits of your labor. So let's see the further insight into that line, Gemini. And we have, yeah, thoughts. You're going to have so much more opportunity to create. And we already basically said that. Okay. And I'm also sensing certain people are going to start looking at you even differently. Good, bad, and everything in between. It doesn't matter. You can't control people's thoughts and whatever have you. But you can control your own thoughts. And it's telling you to continue to focus on your goals, your vision for your life, and your truth. Okay? Absolutely incredible. So let's see what else is happening here. And we have, yeah, Page of Cups. Especially with what's happening here. And you have the High Honor here as well. This is that. Remember when I told you with the Knight of Swords, it's like a level of scrutiny that was involved in that. You're going to be approached perhaps preemptively in certain respects, where certain people's going to reveal a little bit to you, because I sense more revelation was happening here. But they're going to like give you that vibe, like you've arrived, like that vibe that you're going to be offered something, or they're going to offer you something in love. They love you. They love what you bring. They love what you're about. They love you being a part of the company, part of the project, whatever the situation is. And we already understood the loving vibe that was happening here, and it even showed a little bit over here. But it's like, it's going to sing to your heartstrings. It's going to really make you further believe in yourself, because there is a level of still fighting through certain things here, and especially with the vibe when you have the imposter syndrome type vibe over here. But it's really going to further kindle your heart space to say, yeah, I am on the right journey. I am on the right part. And my goodness, it's really going to fire you up, because you have the Knight of Swords here, and now you have the Chariot. Both are incredibly fast motion. Like, we getting this done. We're in this together. And the Chariot energy is the most fastest moving card. It's also a card of an absolute victory. This is You know the destination. You know the purpose. Nothing's going to stop you. Nothing's in your way. And that's very similar to the Knight of Swords, because nothing is in the Knight of Swords way. They know the destination. Okay, it's very, very similar. And the Chariot energy is just really, really fast, but it's also a level of truth and trust. See this guy here? That would be a dangerous position, but you are supported by the divine. These horses right here, there's no like reins on them and everything, but yet they're moving this chariot along and they're going very, very swiftly. There's a lot of trust and there's a lot of strength. There's a lot of determination. There is this absolute understanding that everything is going to work. You understand? So your heartstrings are just, especially because someone might have whispered in your ear, or you getting that vibe like, yeah, they really want you to be a part of this. They want you to stay a part of this. They love what you bring. And you can start seeing your world is going to further expand into your career path. It's amazing. Further clarification. Yeah, my gosh. I felt this energy. I should have just said it, but it's literally, again, that victory energy where I said you're going to, like, someone whispered in your ear, say, hey, you're going to be a part of this, or something like that. In certain respects, like the Ace of Wands, it is that door of your passion, of your opportunity. The hinges are broken off. It is that open door. It is that green light. It is that absolute, like, life-changing, altering, like, you are a part of this company now. You're past probationary period. We love what you do. We love what you bring. We love working with you. Or it's like a part of that collaborative group on a project or something like that. And it's going to be even further expansive. Your reputation is going to precede you. And it's going to really ignite that fiery passion in you. It's hitting what you want to do. It's hitting your money and career. It's hitting what you've envisioned for your lifestyle, your dreams, your goals, your activity, what you want your life to be involved in. Absolute success in this, absolute victory, absolutely moving ahead in the life that you want to live. So Gemini, let's see what the insight is. And we have, coffin. So I'm just going to say this. Certain people are going to have to, remember when we talked about thoughts, and certain people may have thoughts or whatever, and, good, bad, and all that kind of stuff. Certain people are just going to have to be cut out. You're raising up into a new lifestyle. Some people just aren't going to be able to come with you. It's just going to, and it's not like you necessarily cut them out. It's just that the situation had to cut them out in certain respect. It's going to fall away it's going to naturally flow like that, but just be aware certain things are going to be drifting apart because it's making room for these new dynamics that are coming into your life. Okay? It's very similar to the death energy in certain respects, that death and rebirth, the old life dying away, the new life coming in. Let's see what else. Yeah, see, my goodness. From the 9 of Pentacles over here to the 10 of Pentacles over here, especially what's happening here, okay? And then that open door, and then bam, you get into that delegation of that new life coming in with that expansive energy. The 10 of Pentacles, it is overarching this reading, whereby it's saying you're now going to be setting up for generational wealth. You're now going to be setting up for your life in the long term. And we spoke a little bit about that before. In the very, very long term of success, of relationships, of family, of great friends, of great business, of great associates, whatever the situation is, and your health is climbing in the best possible way. Your lifestyle is gaining. Your finances are healthy. Your foundations, your securities. It is setting up for the long term of success and affluence in your life. Further, yes, and you have 2 cards here, so we'll look at that. Further clarification: the 2 of Cups. Clearly, you're also going to be this is going to be probably certain love interests that's going to be coming in down the line as well, or even more expansive. If you're already in a love understanding, it's going to further be nurtured because there's going to be that expansive ability in this particular part. Maybe some of you were envisioning how you're going to start a family, for example, and this is going to be the opportunity right here for that expansion. Okay, you're very much supported. Okay, so in your success, some of you may be meeting loves of your life, or a love affair of your life, whatever the situation is for you. And some of you, if you're already in a relationship, it's going to be further cultivated and more opportunities to expand that love in different ways. Further clarification, what's happening here? Yeah, the moon energy. It is because you decided Now, actually, the moon energy is coming through is like, yeah, there's still going to be some howlings, okay? Um, and again, we have that imposter syndrome vibe happening here because of the success in certain respects. But it's like, just ignore that and you just keep taking that step forward as things continue to be revealed to you, continue to become clear, okay? Know that you are worth this. Okay, further clarification that's coming through. Yeah, see, again, I love it. I love it because the moon is saying like, listen, even when you doubt yourself sometimes, know that you're worth this. Every step you take will further reveal things, okay? And look, we have the hermit energy to further remind you, you've come so far. That's self-reflection, that's self-preservation. The star is in the lantern of sorts where they're holding here those miracles and those dreams they've wanted to come to reality, and now it's happening. Those energies are being created for that. And the hermit is reminding you how far you've come. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and keep going. Okay? This is absolutely incredible. Further insight, Gemini, and we have, yeah, toil and labor. And I know it kind of looks kind of negative, but it's like literally keep going, okay? This like, there's no letting up. Just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because this is really, especially with this expansive energy, it's like things are going to be a little bit easier and you won't have to, yes, thank you, universe. The universe wants you to try to clean this up for you. It's like, it's not going to be as hard as you came over here, but you still have to work. You still have to continue, and I sense that you will. I sense that you will continue giving your all, but it won't be as hard. Okay, so just letting you know, letting you know that it won't be as hard. Okay, it's going to become more second nature to you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Remember, with all the success, especially with the harvest energy here, especially with the court card over here, remember it's telling with the Four of Pentacles, some of you may have to get an accountant now, may have to get a lawyer, may have to get an assistant. You have to make sure that things are in their proper place for to strengthen and fortify this expansion of wealth and prosperity in your life. Okay? Be wise. Okay? Oh my gosh. I literally just finished saying all that. The Knight of Pentacles. See what I mean? Especially with when I said things are getting easier, it's like the Knight of Pentacles is that slow and steady progress now. It's very comfortable. Every step you take, it gets better, more growth, more momentum, more notoriety, more finances, but it's slow and steady. It's the climb upward, okay? You're not going backwards anymore. It's the climb upward, and it's a steady momentum of growth and success and just abundance on every measure, okay? Especially when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles energy that's saying that's what's going to be happening. But the 4 of Pentacles energy is saying you have to be wise with it. Make sure you put your investments where you need to put them. Make sure you have things legally done right for you as you continue expanding. For you, your family, whatever. Make sure everything is proper in order for your success, to support your success. Further clarification, my gosh. Gemini, I don't even know how much more I have to say about this because it's just there's so much success, the harvest, the abundance, everything. The Ace of Pentacles coming through and saying, hey, you earned this. And that's further going to tell you, to remind you about this part over here where you were feeling. The Ace of Pentacles is in part what you've invested to move forward, and the universe further complementing that energy and then some. Some of you, this is just that gift from the universe saying, hey, this is for you. Make it happen. Okay, this is with your business, this is with that position, this is with that collaboration, whatever, like all your needs, all your health, all your relationships, all your finances, all your securities will be there in then some. You're overtaken with abundance. Okay, but the universe saying you have to be wise with all this success. You have to be wise and slow moving. Okay, you may have had to go really hard over here, okay, to really work really fast. But over here, you start putting the stability, all those wealth and all the work that you've brought, the harvest is here, okay, when it's coming in, and to be wise with it, okay? Absolutely incredible. So let's see further insight into the line. Yeah, message. So some of you, yeah, it is in this area, you're going to get that big deal. Oh, you have the court card in the same line. Okay, you're going to get that big deal. in whatever situation that is for you. So let's see the angel message really quick. And we have on this line, we have get more information. Well, there's a lot of thought, a lot of activity happening here. You're gonna get that done. No worries. Right over here on this line, romance. Interesting, especially with the love dynamic that was happening here a little bit as well, a little bit over here too. But it's like there's a lot of love happening here. Like, yeah, we want you. They're offering you all the kind of good stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance, even though the card said romance, but this is like the great cooperative energy. And over here we have in the near future. Well, we already know that with that expansive energy. I told you in the near future because more so y'all are more so over here. But this is coming very soon. And over here we have it's up to you. Yes. How are you going to manage this wealth and this success in your life? It's up to you. And we know you're going to make the right decisions on this. It's absolutely beautiful. Gemini, thank you for being here. I hope the reading was beneficial for you. And I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.